Alright, hello. I am Argig. Welcome to Pixels for Peace. I'll be taking over for the next couple of hours, next couple of game switches here. We are ready to go with the next run here, which is Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, the beginner warpless category on the Xbox 360 by Nez underscore. So take it away when you guys are ready.
Ness, are you alive?
I think Ness is dead.
I'm not dead. I was thinking of something something funny to say, and nothing came. I'm sorry.
We used
No.
all of that, Barney. It takes so much mental ability and emotional prowess to attempt a Barney run.
Barney is just too much. But what isn't too much is the amount of stages in this category. We're gonna be doing, or I'm gonna be doing. You guys are just gonna kind of watch, I guess. But I'm gonna do 40 beginner stages and then 20 beginner extra stages. And if you know how to do some math, then you'd be like, yeah, that's 60. But in regular beginner, like in Monkey Ball 2, there's only 20. But what isn't too much is the amount of stages in this category. We're gonna be doing, or I'm gonna be doing. You guys are just gonna kind of watch, I guess. But I'm gonna do 40 beginner stages and then 20 beginner extra stages. And if you know how to do some math, then you'd be like, yeah, that's 60. But in regular beginner, like in Monkey Ball 2, there's only like 20. This game has a lot more stages, and it's because they combined Monkey Ball 1 and Monkey Ball 2, and then kind of the work in progress stages from Monkey Ball 3. Yeah, so there's a lot more content, and it's just kind of non-stop. But yeah, I'm ready to start whenever. Restreamer, you can just put in the chat if you're ready for a countdown.
Manic says that he's ready.
Okay, cool. Same thing as before. I'll go on go and then counting down from 5. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. But yeah, this game is pretty straightforward.
Ready?
Just get in the goal. That's it. Ball rolling. It's pretty cool. You're gonna kind of notice that I'm going back and forth, and that's because, like, the diagonal movement in this is fast. It's stronger, I guess. I guess that's the word for it. So yeah, you can gain momentum easier, and you're gonna be able to just go faster in general. And I don't know, it's gonna make for a grand old time. It can be pretty cool. Mini jump right there, by the way. In this game, you can't jump, so just doing little hops like that is super satisfying. But those are Monkey Ball 1 stages. Now we're in Monkey Ball 2. And then the 10 after this are gonna be Deluxe exclusive. But everything so far should be pretty familiar. This level, actually, the little dots like in the middle that you might think are kind of random, those are actually Braille. Not a lot of people know that, but they spell out something, and I don't remember what they spell out. But I forgot to mention this earlier, but this is the second stage with a warp goal, or a green goal. Green goals skip just one stage, they push you forward a stage. They usually save time, but I'm not gonna take them because that's not what you guys donate it for.
That's not how warpless works.
Yeah, that's not how warpless works. But there's also a different type of warp, which is a glitch. This it's kind of difficult to explain, but if you get it, if you break the tape of a goal, ooh, that's not gonna work. Is this gonna work? That was sus, but that worked. If you break the goal tape after you time out, after you time out, if you break it, then you kind of just there's kind of like a overflow, and then you just get pushed forward a bunch of stages, and it's really like cool, but it's super hard to set up. Ooh, I'm surprised I got far up. But yeah, I'm running this on Xbox 360. This was released on the Xbox, and you can play it on the 360 because you can play Xbox games on it. But usually with the GameCube controller, there's notches in it, so you can hold up, down, left, right, and then the diagonals. But on here, it's just a circle, and it's really hard to get like diagonals right. So sometimes I might mess that up. Also, you might see me pause. I'm a story mode runner usually. I did story mode for another marathon recently, actually. It was a pretty good showing. If you want more information about the run, I had a co-commentator that ran other Monkey Ball games a lot, so he was able to offer a lot of insight. But with this, it's kind of just I'm trying to play while talking, which sometimes doesn't work out, sometimes it does. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a problem with Monkey Ball. Especially, well, Grand Prix is fine. I'm a Grand Prix runner. I can do that. Regular Monkey Ball,
Yeah, lots of focus. Unironically. This is a cool strat if I don't mess it up. Cool. Yeah, usually you have to go around, but you can make that jump. Ooh. I'm just trying not to like super miss, but yeah, you can land on the side and then it pushes you into the goal. It's really convenient. It's kind of a difficult strat to get though. A lot of the fall down strats are really hard because you're kind of trying to judge a 3D space with a 2D screen, and it doesn't work out the best all the time. I'm doing a slower baby strat here because I don't want to mess it up, because I messed it up every single time, every single practice run I did today. But actually, if you saw the schedule like earlier and you were like, oh yeah, that's a Monkey Ball game on the Vita, that's cool, I've never seen that before. And then you came and it's this. The way I capture my Vita isn't working on my computer right now, and I couldn't fix it earlier, so I'm just doing this because this is equally as cool, and I can do the same intensive. Plus there's more stages, but I've also been kind of running banana splits a lot. It's just kind of a pain to capture since it's PS Vita. There's a pause strat you can do. It's really precise, where you kind of jump along the top part, and then from this part right here next to me, you can get into the goal. But it's super difficult, and I got it like one time today, so I'm not gonna try it. And hopefully get this. Yep. When you start out, that's a really hard stage, but I've been playing for a long time, so that's not super bad for me. I'm gonna try this once, and if I don't get it, I'm just gonna do these strats. Okay, cool. I'm also gonna do a big boy strat for here. Hopefully I get it. Probably not. Nope. You can get a jump all the way up to the goal from there. like that top little platform thing. It's super difficult. I had to go for it every time, even though there's a risk for dying and you lose time if you miss it. But like on the off chance I get it, I'd be saving lots of time. Like, it'd be over. I'd be saving so much time. There is a way you can skip cycles and stuff by cutting the corners, but I don't want to do that.
That is very, like, trust me.
Yeah, then you can make it on that, and it's super tight every time. Yeah, I don't feel like putting myself through that, so I don't put myself through that. I'm gonna go for something that's very slightly faster. Ooh, heck yeah. Falling out is not super difficult, but it's hard to get used to. Sorry, I have a bit of a cough. Yeah, I've had it for a little bit. Hopefully, it calms itself so I can talk. But if you notice, when you go through a goal, there's like the little replay that shows, and like this animation. But if you just fall out, then it's just the animation. There's no cool. There's no extra like replay thing. It saves very little time. It's probably not worth it if you mess it up, but it's cool. Looks very impressive. There's a lot that I'm just glossing over. Like on inertial, I did a pause frame to get inside the goal. That one's frame perfect. This game runs at 60 FPS. Almost every number on the timer shows up except for like 2, 4, 9, something else. Also, this is based on collision really heavily. It's super difficult to like get right. But this is Veerfield. It's super big and hard to navigate if you're playing casually. There's a few strats that people use. This one is lesser used, but it's like kind of in the middle of like all the strats. If you do it fast, then it's worth it. But if you do it really slow, then it's probably not worth doing. Like that one was pretty okay. There's faster ways to do it, where you can kind of hit yourself on like the angled parts on the side, and you slide really fast into the goal. But you don't get it every time, just because of like how you adjust, just the human element. Ooh. But yeah, I'm on the last few levels of just regular beginner. Time's not coming up because there's still like 20 stages. I used to try and play with like the restreamer and be like, yeah, time's coming up, but too many times they actually like believe it. Like they're not familiar enough with monkey ball games. So I'm just not gonna do that just preemptively. I'm just warning you. It's gonna say final stage, but it's a lie because I'm good. Also, this stage is a little bit different because the wires on this they kind of align you so you don't fall. It's hard to get used to. Hold on. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's like a little divot that it tries to force you into, so you can think you're really good. But like if you're like adjusting, sometimes it can just send you off of it. It's super weird, like really finicky. But yeah, that's all of regular beginner. and now beginner extra. There's a few warps that I'm not gonna take because, of course, this is warpless. That's not how That's not how warpless category works. I missed both frames. This was a 2-frame window, 0.06 and 0.05, where you can jump and get on it. It saves like half a cycle. This I found earlier today. I just paused and see where I am to know what adjustment I have to do to get in. It's super, like, quick, easy. I found it on accident, actually. I'm not gonna lie. It's not even needed. I could do it without it, but I just did it to show it off. A buoy is really cool because it kind of goes up and down, it spins. But if you do this, like if you hit the back 2 times and then you can just angle in, and it works out like perfectly. Oh, I forgot split. That was really late. That was a gold. Well, that was a gold on my old splits. I'm using my old splits because I don't know where my new splits are. So, yeah. I'm gonna go for this only a couple times because this is really hard for me. I'm not that good at this stage. Oop. Yeah, I'm just gonna save myself right there. I'm gonna cut my time save. Just cut my losses right there. I just don't want to die. I'm gonna go for this one time because this looks cool if I get it, but I'm probably not gonna get it. Nope, I got a speed bump. Off of the starting platforms on the Monkey Ball 2 stages, sometimes you can get this thing called a speed bump, where it's just this minuscule, tiny little bump, and it gives you barely enough speed to, like, just, I don't know, it doesn't really do anything, but it can mess up a couple strats. But if you don't get it, it can also mess up a couple strats. It's really weird. Some of them are easier to get than others, just because of how they made the stage. But yeah, it's just a weird, like, physics leftover thing, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it.
I think that's a good way to put it.
Oh, there was also a skip on the warp on the last level. Oh, I messed that up. Okay, cool. Can I get on this button? Can I get on this button? Okay, cool. Can I get on this button? And then that's fine. That works. There's another frame here. Hopefully I get it. Nope, I don't get it. Whatever, I'm just gonna die, because I would like to show it. That's not gonna be it. I tried to adjust into it, but it didn't work. I was gonna do that. I missed it by a frame, but I don't want to do a 1-frame pause because I can miss it. So I'm just gonna do that. I was a 1-frame off, but you can get up to 2 frames off, 2 frames early, and then save it. But the frame I was looking for was 0.76. Can I go in? Thank you. I'm on the last a few stages, by the way. So get ready on time, but like seriously. I'm gonna go for a couple corner cuts here. This minuscule time save. There's also another warp on this. I'm gonna take it, obviously. It's kind of the name of the game. Or I guess the name of the category. I shouldn't have taken that corner cut, but I did. Oop, oop. Okay, cool. this should work. No, that was not the frame I was looking for, I think. Okay, cool, whatever, I'm just gonna do it normally. Okay, cool, I got the collision. That's very cool. That's not... Okay, cool. I just missed the thing again. So I'm just gonna do it normally again. Honestly, it's close enough. Whatever. No one really does this strat, but this makes this stage a lot easier. It makes it easier to get the first cycle in here, because if you go up the side of that, you can kind of just ride through the holes. It's really convenient. Also, boulders. Oop, I'm not gonna go for that. This is just hold up, because I guess they didn't look at some of these stages first. I do this strat most of the time where I boost, and there's a chance I can mess it up, but usually it's fine. It's super, well, not super, it's kind of impressive if you know what's going on, but if you don't know what's going on, it kind of looks normal. Holding up, honestly, kind of is more impressive on hold up stages than doing the faster strats. It's kind of funny. I'm also gonna try and go for a super hard strat here.
Good over.
Ah. I'm gonna go for it a few times.
Let me see. I mean, I guess you have your splits, so you know how much time you have.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go for like a few more times. It's super like precise.
So if you can't guess what he's trying to do, is basically bounce off a box. It's like flying down.
Ooh, can I do it? Oh, I did it! Time! Sorry, I didn't expect to get that. That was the strat.
That was the birth strat.
I'm sorry, I didn't warn you more. I honestly didn't expect to get it. I was expecting to finish with like a high 22. But yeah, that's Super Monkey Ball. Super Monkey Ball Deluxe for the Microsoft Xbox. There's also a PS2 version. Don't play the PS2 version. Coming from experience, don't play it, please.
I thought you were about ready to say Super Monkey Ball Deluxe for Microsoft Word.
Oh, also, most people don't have original Xboxes, and Monkey Ball 2 ROM hacking was actually taken off a bit. So, a bunch of people collectively managed to put the challenge mode from this game into Super Monkey Ball 2. So, if you have like Nintendo, or like just if you have Dolphin and a computer that can run Dolphin, I'd super recommend you play this game because it's super easy now. The story mode isn't the same because in this game there's 20. They couldn't fit 20 because the way the story mode works, but the exclusive stages in story mode from this game are in Monkey Ball 2 now. It's a cool hack. Like, I super recommend you download it. It's in the Monkey Ball Discord, which I don't have an invite to because I don't know where it is. But yeah, you can find it on the speedrun.com series page. But yeah, there really isn't that much. If staff wants to let this credit game finish, you guys can guess bananas, but I don't know. Also, if you guys were wondering, the time on my end was 20 to 24.
Yeah, time we got here, it's like 2026, so very, very close.
Yeah,
very good
super
run
close.
as well.
Thank you.
But no, again, everybody, if you haven't already, do follow the runner over at twitch.tv/Nez_. You can see more Monkey Ball and other runs as well. More Barney, perhaps?
No more Barney. That's honestly the longest I've looked at the game while it was running. I like a month ago. This is like well after submissions, by the way. The way the submissions worked for that, I was like, "Hey Mannix, can I like do this with Commander?" And he was like, "Sure." Like that seems like a cool idea. And at that point, I've like never played the game. I like didn't even have it downloaded or anything. But like a month and a half ago, before the marathon started, I just like downloaded it, you know, and just like let it run to see if it could like finish. But I was doing other things, and it finished like 3 times. Like, okay, cool. And I like told Commander, I was like, I have the game, and he was like, cool, thanks. And then that was like it until today. Not opened it since, and I'm probably not gonna open it again.
I'll never say never. Anyway, I think we're going to get ready to switch over to our next run, which is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And that is going to be run by DP Whale. Save the children here. They every day. Oh, who disappeared? Oh no! It was. Okay, we can still hear me. I think we should be good. Yeah, we can still hear me. I can hear myself complaining. Yeah, save the children. Raise money for obviously saving the children because 15,000 children die before their 5th birthday from most preventable causes, and they're going to do whatever it takes to ensure that all children survive, learn, and are protected through 3 global goals that they want to achieve by 2030. 1. No child should die from any preventable cause. All children should have access to basic quality education, and no child should be a victim of violence. So all your donations that are coming in here are making sure that they can hit these goals by 2030, and it is an absolutely noble cause.
Yeah, Save the Children is a super good charity, which is kind of why ESA also does Save the Children, I think, right?
They did say they raised some money for Save the Children with their latest event there, ESA winner.
Yeah. They're super good. If you're running a marathon, I even did a couple marathons for them when I was helping other people run marathons. This is one of the ones I always suggested because it's super good. They're super reputable. Also, the credits game finished, and it was 240 something. I don't remember. but yeah, I enjoy this charity a bunch because they're super cool, and they're super transparent about where their money goes, like completely. So even if there's extra information that you want to know, you can probably just shoot an email to them, or someone else probably did. They probably like posted the results somewhere. So yeah.